voice because sometimes inflections of voices go down, but since I'm trying to connect to you, frequently the way I speak with you, the inflection of my voice, if I'm really trying to communicate with you, if we're connected, you'll find that the inflection of my voice goes up. Would you agree? So keep that in mind when you're talking to him and you're doing your scenes. Sometimes if I start seeing that, it starts to feel like you're either anticipating a line or you're performing the line. Okay, that it's being presented to me. Like if you say, I have a breaking point too, compared to, I have a breaking point too. You understand? Mm-hmm. So one is sort of closed and is a presentation of a line. The other one is sort of open, available, and ambiguous where this is going to go. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Yes. There's a freshness that's missing when you do that.
Oh, okay.
Even when you just said right there, when you went, oh, okay. You didn't go, oh, okay. You went, oh, okay. It's like, I see you kind of solving the problem, and it's driving your voice to go up at the end. And I'm not saying when you act, your lines should always go up at the end. I'm just saying a little flag goes up, a little alarm bell sounds that I pick up on something, and if I see that repeatedly happening. But I noticed in the first 2/3 of the scene, that wasn't happening. But the last part, it did feel to me a little bit like it was happening. So what's going on there, you think?
I guess towards the end, not trusting the work, I guess. Not trusting myself.
Sometimes what can happen is that in that area of the scene, is it possible that maybe you weren't necessarily reacting as much to him? And remember, if I'm in a scene, it's always either the other person or a thought I have that causes me to do what I do. So it's always one of cause and effect. Something induces me to speak. Something induces me to do. So it's never that I just do it. And when I find myself just doing it, that's when that habit can happen. So if he says his line, like Marcus, give me one of your later lines in the scene. I'm not a fool. Dun dun dun. We'll be back in 5 as the world turns. So try that line again and really receive him.
She had you say gallantly protecting her. You wouldn't be fooled. You'd know she's just using you, wouldn't you?
I'm not a fool. And I'm not capable of being fooled.
Better, Eddie.
Not even by women.
Okay, did that feel better?
Yeah.
You'll find that it's a lot more fun to do.
Way more.
Yeah? So what did you do different there? Because that was a lot better.
I was just listening to what he was saying, and I understand he's calling me a fool, but I mean, I'm not a fool.
Okay. So were you
I'm not
were you being present in the moment and really reacting to Marcus?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, the key is he needs to be the one that causes you to do or say. It's never that you just do it. And that's what you were doing. You were actually hearing him, and you were even reacting to him. But then when it was your turn to speak, you presented the line instead of using that force to cause you to say the line. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, you